There we go. Sorry about that. Came back and I absolutely knew my camera was going to be frozen, and it was. So, welcome back to the Goblin Cave. This is the Goblin Cave. My name is Let's try this again. My name's Karsh Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave, and we are back for our something episode. I think 22nd episode of our Rise of the Goblin'Lords campaign. Now, this campaign is based off a really simple idea. That is that Pathfinder goblins are hilarious, so why not we take a normal standard Pathfinder campaign like Rise of the Runelords and turn it on head just by having goblins as player characters. And it's been hilarious. I love it. Check out all the early episodes. They're all up on YouTube. And if you are up on YouTube and checking us out there, subscribe to the YouTube channel, ring that bell as well, because they get notified of when we do more uploads. Yeah, this has been really fun. Don't know if this is going to be the final episode. We still don't know players as myself as GM, but we're going to play it through. This is the conclusion of the Skinsaw Murders. So we'll go to our cast members and say hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hi.
And of course, the doggies wanted to say hello too. Isn't that sweet? So Trent Monk left us last week, so unfortunately he's not going to be here for this session. I haven't updated the overlays, but we do have someone that's going to be included into the games, but there's no real way of including a new cast member for this combat, because we are starting in a combat. There's no way of getting 300 foot into a clock tower in the most dangerous section of the dangerous neighborhood of the city, where even the locals don't go into this clock tower and they all think that it's the worst place to be. So that's kind of where we're at.
Who knows? Stranger things have happened.
Yes, stranger things have happened. A goblin group has become heroes somehow.
Yeah.
With bugbears, yes, and with hobgoblins, yes. And a monkey goblin. And the doggies are back. So we'll do our introductions, and then I'll do some of the bookkeeping and the introduction of what's happening. So Way would like to do the introduction again?
Yeah. I'm known and Wayward. I'm playing Flibs Baranak this time instead of a buff tabaxi. The goblin who likes to explode things.
Yep.
Right.
Game Reaper.
Yeah, I am Game Reaper, and I am playing Nap, who is the big, fluffy, huggable bugbear barbarian.
Who has artist's ability in finger painting.
Yes.
Yes, artistic
Because
ranks in
why
finger.
wouldn't he?
I think it's... I really want to see more of this character. Even if it's not in this campaign, I want to see more of this type of character, because it is a fun character. It's a shame that it's only been such a small time since you've been here, and it's been very more combat orientated in this as we get to the peak of this chapter. Yeah. At the start of the chapters, everything's a lot more relaxed and free-spirited, and then it gets into shit. Esme.
Hi, I'm Ursa May, and I'm playing Screech the Bard, the greatest bard who ever lived. Avid coin collector, coin enthusiast.
Nothing? No? Okay. I thought you were going to...
Well,
All right, who's in the well for your coins? Because we might need that.
Well, she's got the party's loot. She does have the majority of the party's loot. The rest of the party's loot is with Trent Monk's character, which is Red. And Red is not under GM control, but Red is very much buffed and has a very set course of action, I think, of what we're going to do. So a couple of the bookkeeping things. The sound sets we have in the background, the audio cues and whatnot, they're all done through Silencescape. Silencescape actually has a Rise of the Runelords sound set. So all of this is set up for the campaign. Some of it's room by room, some of it's location based, and it's amazing. If you play D&D games, there's a lot of dedicated sound sets for a lot of, like, pretty much all the current titles, from Avernus to Ghost of Saltmarsh and whatnot. So amazing stuff. They also do Call of Cthulhu, and they do sci-fi, fantasy, pretty much anything you need, they've got you covered. And so check them out. There's a lot of different versions of payment you can do. You can pay just for a single sound set, or lots of different things and have a subscription instead. So please check them out. They're not a sponsor, but they are amazing product. So the other thing of the bookkeeping is that you can help the channel and help the cast members, the players, and their characters, of course, by donating to the channel. If you donate the channel per $1 or per 100 bits, the characters will get a dice. One character, that is, gets a dice, starts at D4, goes up D6, D8, D10, D12 per increasing values. That can be used for attack rolls, can be used for saving throws, and can be used for skill checks. If there's another donation going to somebody else, well, that first person loses it, but it goes up in value. If that donation goes past the D12 stage, I get a D20, and I will use it against the characters, because it should be easier to help people than to have them killed off, and that's kind of how, well, not killed off, but harmed more likely. And that's kind of how we try to do things around here. But again, it does help the channel out, because we've got bills, we've got things to pay for, and and one day we want to be able to pay these amazing players for their time, because they're donating their time. They're just here to play and have fun and put on a show. That's pretty much it. So we left off last week, and you can see there's a lot of other bits and pieces there, so we'll go back behind that. We left off last week with, in the middle of a combat, the characters have worked their way up to not the top of the clock tower. They're about 250 feet above the ground level. A leaning old clock tower that the local taverns have got bets on how many houses it's going to destroy when it falls, when it's going to fall, and how many people it kills as well. It's not a if it falls, it's a when it falls, and this has been an ongoing thing. Upon climbing up the clock tower, they've had issues with the stairs falling from underneath them, and they've had to spread their weight around and be quite ingenious on how they moved up the stairs. Problem became when they had a little bit of an issue when people above dropped a bell on them, and that's a bit of an issue for them. So that happened, and the players probably weren't happy about it. But they got out of the way. They worked around the big hole. I've got actually.
It'll be fun getting down.
It will be. It will be fun getting down. So I've got a handout, which I totally missed from last week.
If we survive the fight, we die trying to get down.
Yeah. So that's the bell drop from the stairs going up. But you've made it to the bell area, and you're in a combat with these faceless clay monsters. Now, they came out of hiding from around the bells, and they're now fighting with you. And what just happened was a mysterious, large snake-like demonic creature just appeared on the scaffolding outside of the tower and attempted to stab Red. In theory, all three attacks should have hit Red, but Red's a little bit buffed up right now. He's got mutagens upon mutagens upon mutagens in his system, on his system, and covering his body. He is a kaleidoscope of colour of protective magics right now, and an armor class of 29, which she can hit, but not often.
Anyway, apologies. One of my neighbours is doing a bit of construction work.
That's okay. I'm not hearing it yet.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We've got construction work on this side as well. It's okay. So that is what happened at the very end of the session last week. But we did have to cut it down because of time constraints. And On top of that, I believe that is that angels for bless for somebody. For Nap, you've got an angel figure on you, on your character.
Angel. Oh, that was when I was on the floating disc.
Okay, so that's the floating disc. I'm assuming is not there anymore. You're not in that.
Yeah.
Just
anyway,
checking.
we should be rolling our hit dice because we leveled
Yes.
up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're going to roll our hit points before we get back into the combat.
All right. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Not bad.
Nah.
So we have a 7 for Game Reaper Oz. It's exactly the same as the one you rolled off screen. And a 6 for Flibs. And Max.
8. I'm happy with that. Very happy.
Pretty good.
So add to the maximum, which should add to the current, but his damage you've already taken in this combat is still taken. So everyone's a little bit down, except for Flibs. Sorry, except for Nap, who is not injured yet.
Yeah. Emphasis on yet.
Emphasis on yet. As I said pre-screen, Red is absolutely totally buffed up. But there's something called a charm spell. And if you can't hit a creature, generally speaking, their will save is not going to be that good. So, just to the... Oh, if the guy with mutagens. So, Red's character, this one here. Oops, I'm in the wrong layer, am I?
Anyway, you probably might want to move us to that screen.
Yes. So Red's character is full of mutagens right now. And let's move you to the screen. Yes, I do totally forget that every single time. So we'll go through the artworks. So while we're loading in. So this is the amazing Bard Extraordinaire, Screech, with the mop hair. Perhaps if she gets like rich one day, she'll get some plastic surgery and get some real hair.
Maybe.
Or a proper wig. And Flibs Baranak, the thief that likes to explode, with the kilt. And don't look under the kilt. Unfortunately, we don't have token art for Nap. But he's a big bugbear that likes hugs. And finger painting. So have you found where the map is? The section we are in of the map? So I know it's huge, and we're in a tiny little zoomed in section.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Down at the bottom.
Down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Not totally on the edge, but more center.
In all honesty, I thought it was still loading in.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah. No, we're down the bottom. Zoom out and then zoom back in. Okay, so let's get rid of this music, because it's not really the setting that we're in. Because we do have music for the Cult Exposed. Actually, no, Clock Tower is the next one. Angel in the Clock Tower.
That's not an angel.
Well, there's an angel above the Clock Tower. She just came down to say hi and stabby. I also note that the snake thing, there's not just one of them, there's 7 of them that all stabbed or attempted to stab. So we go back to
she using mirror image or something. God.
There's a few of her. She had time to prep. She's also
Batman.
She's been buffing as well. So the Faceless Stalker has had its go. She turned up at 15. I've got to put her into the initiative. Oops. There you go. So she's turned up at 15 and is now Nap the Mighty's initiative.
Okay, so I'm just going to make a full attack at the guy right below me.
The Faceless Stalker.
Yeah, I'm familiar with those. All right.
Oops.
Let's see. All right. Oh, and it's the
And it's lots of dice.
yeah. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I got the on. Okay, so that will be because
Only the first
you
one
have
hits.
Inspire Courage on, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so that will be a plus +1 to hit, or +2.
+2 or 3 to hit. But it's still
Okay.
only the first one's hitting.
Yep. Okay. So and that will be 11 points of damage.
Slashing damage on the
Plus,
Faceless.
no, 21 points. Sorry.
20 points.
Yeah,
21
there's-
points of the on the slap. Slashing damage, was it?
Yep.
Okay, 21 of
Yeah,
slashing damage. As your mighty weapon attacks the faceless thing, it gets stuck in the clay a little bit.
Of course.
As it doesn't really cut as cleanly as you'd like.
Of course.
Is there anything else you can do in your attack or movement or?
No, I just did a full attack,
Yep,
so
okay.
that is my turn.
Yep. Flibs Baranak.
Yeah. So I'm being harassed by another one of these creatures
Yes.
that is bleeding, apparently.
Yes, it is. From you.
Yeah. So I think I should maybe just try and stab it. 1 damage.
3 damage.
3 damage.
3 damage. 23 does hit for 3 damage. We don't have the what wires, but and that's piercing, or is that
Piercing.
as your rapier tries to push through, it pushes through and it pulls out, and there's no blood, there's no nothing, but it also the hole just seeps back onto itself,
Yep. Damage resistance.
as if it's been made of clay.
As if.
Now this one is bleeding. You'll need to remind me of how much is bleeding as well. She did something.
2.
2 bleeds.
2 per turn. Yeah.
So we'll start with that, then we'll do its attacks. Okay. It's okay. They don't have long swords. They've only got their slam attacks.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Damn. So, yay!
Yay!
Hey, Lynn, for another round.
Red. So, party vote on this. Is like, I know what I would like to do, but the party is still here. My thoughts are Red was going to buff to the enlarged potion. What are other people's thoughts? Attack or buff?
Go for it.
Makes more sense.
Buff makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also precedent as well, because that is what he has been doing pretty much the entire time. And if someone's as big
Yeah.
as him, he's going to get that big too. So
Yeah.
red.
Makes the enlarge.
So red banner flanks Hoplite 43, drinks another potion and starts growing and raging and starts yelling and drooling at the mouth. So a normal day for red. Yeah.
We're used to it.
Yeah.
It still scares us.
So Faceless Stalker comes and tries to slams Nap. So I'm having problems with names right now. It's only got the
Yeah,
same attack.
That's gone hit. So I'll be taking 7 points.
And are grabbed, apparently.
Yep, so there is a grab in there too. So I'm just finding that.
Oh,
Nothing in the
is
description,
it
but-
an auto grab or does it need to make a?
It does say
combat?
bludgeoning plus grab. It doesn't say anything about an auto grab. It doesn't say anything about anything usually.
Yeah, I believe that. On. Let me just go on. I'll just look it
Yep,
up
no problem.
for you.
Screech.
I think I probably better do this, which gives me haste.
Yep.
So,
Which means you can make one more action.
yes. Well, I can make one more attack action.
Okay.
So,
Right, yeah.
then-
It doesn't auto. It can make the grapple as a free action.
Okay, so let's do the grapple versus CMD versus your CMD.
CMD. Yeah. It fails.
Okay. Oh, good. So Screech, what's your other action now that you're hasted?
Well, then I guess I will just try to stab that thing in front of me.
So when you go into this, do you just start singing faster and faster and faster and faster and going to like
Yeah, and I don't think that hits either.
No.
That's a 7. Please?
No, I've got a 17 on the
Yeah.
big dice on my screen. I think it's hidden underneath the the 2's underneath the turn order.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think you should be using your short sword. I don't think you can do enough damage to bypass its resistance.
I don't know either. I just figured I better grab something. I forgot about resistance.
Yeah.
My only 2 actual weapons are a rapier and a bow.
Yep.
Thing.
Zanesha, the snake lady, the 7 snake ladies, just goes over and leans into Red, and she says, "Go home." And suggestion spell.
Alright.
That's a DC 20.
Yep,
No.
He does have a +2, but
I
He
believe it's only
technically
plus
could
1
succeed.
because here we go.
Technically could succeed.
Alright.
He doesn't.
no,
succeed.
no.
And so Red is on his way home. By the way, that's 1 hour per level.
Yeah.
Can we go with him?
So he may actually make it home. You reading the fine print?
Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing there?
Yeah, he's nothing there.
Yeah.
He's going home.
So the option
Yeah.
was to charm, which has a -5 because she's already attacked him, or just send him home for 13 hours.
Yeah.
Yes, I did say that right. Face the stalker. Attack on Ursame. Sorry, on
Yeah.
Screech, not Ursame.
That doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Trying to slam you, but it hits the bell and starts bonging on the bells. Yeah. But those bells are like slightly above you.
The people in the surrounding area are confused as hell with all the bells ringing.
Well, as you
I
went
do
in
have
there were people, like they came out to see what you're doing, and they're watching and waiting. They've already heard the massive.
Bell falling.
And this is the second one as this fight's happening.
I do
People
have
are starting to just leave. Like, yeah, no, I'm not helping this bet.
I do have one idea if things start to go sour, but I don't think anyone would like it very much.
I'm gonna assume that's run.
No,
I'm going to
something different.
probably got to
Set
be something
fire to
that's
everything?
exploding everything.
Yeah, setting fire to everything. More specifically, the beams holding up the bells. But yeah,
There's ropes and
I
chains
guess
on
we're
them
gonna
too.
Fine.
Mostly
Right.
chains though.
Well, with the
Yeah.
level up, I got a very interesting spell.
Oh god no.
But yeah,
Well, Nap, it is your go.
Yeah. You know what? Let's try it out. I will I'll vital strike this guy. So it's the first attack, which is a 17 to hit.
Which hits only just.
Okay.
Mm.
So we know yeah.
It's a 17 to hit,
roll.
yes.
Yep. So that will be on. Let me just get up the let's roll.
Lots of damage.
Okay, so that will be 28 points of slashing damage.
Wow. So it only had 8. It takes a little bit of that, but nowhere near enough to stop from being just splattered all across the wall. You've now, the steps below you are covered in clay and mud, and the wall has got a Jackson Pollock of mud sculpture.
All right, and yeah, I have a feeling that somebody's going to be coming in soon, so might as well get some flanking.
Okay. You want to help out and try to minimize
Yeah.
threats.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Flips Valnak.
Yep. It's very unfortunate because I was going to ask if I could angle Burning Hands to hit both of these. Without hitting Screech, of course.
Mhm.
Let's see.
You can still do it.
Can-
It's got
I could
damage
still do
reduction.
it.
Although burning fur smell is not good.
Yeah,
Actually,
probably not.
you can still move in a position that you could get both of them without hitting either of us, but you'll be taking an attack of opportunity.
What is a 5-foot step?
An attack of
Actually,
opportunity.
Oh,
Or,
wait,
like-
yeah, if you take a 5-foot
That's
step-
just a movement action, isn't it?
yeah. It's a free action actually,
Yeah.
as long as you don't do any other movement during your turn.
Then yeah, I can do that.
Mhm.
So I won't take an attack of opportunity, will I?
Yeah,
And is that going to just hit him and nobody else? I think it is.
yeah.
Okay. Do your burning hands.
Hey, I rolled actually somewhat adequate damage this time.
Yay!
Saving throws. Let's see.
That should
Close one?
have one additional D4 now, actually.
Oh. Yay.
Both failed, and that's 11 points
11
of fire.
points of fire damage.
Oh wait, no, it's not for spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did something with Burning Hands finally.
Yeah.
Yay!
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 And as the fires just touch it and don't burn any of Nap's fur, the clay almost sets in place as if it's now a statue, a bait statue.
All right.
But it's the one closer to you that's still taking damage, but also
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 more.
2 more, and let's go. Slam.
Does not hit.
Oh,
19 doesn't hit. Wow.
Mage armor.
Yeah. And that's its action. Red. Red takes another potion. He balloons himself up into a big beach ball and jumps off.
there was a right down.
And you can hear screams below. And then eventually you hear an impact. And then another one. And another one. And another one. You're 250 feet up and he's bouncing throughout the city now.
She takes out the entire base of the tower.
As hell.
So if you're going to use the spell like glide, or in this case bounce, do it from the highest point possible. And this is pretty much where you are.
Right.
So,
Bye, Red. We'll probably never see him again.
Yeah.
there we go. Faceless Stalker, I believe that one is dead. I believe this one is also dead. So Screech, it is your go.
I guess I will just try to use my bow on that. I doubt if I do anything, but I don't know if I want to be the one to attack that thing first. So I'm just attacking the blob.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not just one, you can see 7 of them.
Yeah, I don't want to be the one to incur the wrath.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So 17.
Yeah, you hit it, but it
And
just
it doesn't do anything.
does absolutely nothing. It's sticking out of it, though.
Yeah. Oh.
And now this slithers down the stairs. Quite confident.
Alright.
What's your AC currently? 16. Ooh, this is going to go badly. So it can't do a full round attack because it moved. Which means...
One saving grace.
Yeah, it'll do one attack. What was that about a vital strike before? We were learning? I was learning because you were taking it. No, this person doesn't have it, don't worry.
Oh,
It was the other...
it's a standard action.
It was the other boss. It's the previous week. That one had vital strike. So it's just the first one. Not all the dice, just one.
Yeah.
24. Is that a hit?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a bit more that goes on here.
Oh.
There.
Because in Pale of Thorns, it's kind of a nice little play toy. So as it goes off, this wave of despair hits everybody.
Oh.
Everybody in the area. Can I get a will save, please? Or DC 16.
Okay. I
And you
get
all
a
have
plus
plus
2
2
for
to that.
those.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thank goodness for that. +7 will save.
Yes.
And the Faceless Stalker also passed. And there's something more as well. That's not one. Yep, this is the. I believe it's also. Take one. Will damage, please. Wisdom drain, please.
Oh, wisdom drain.
Yep. You can do a wisdom check though, to negate it.
A wisdom check.
Yeah, will
Okay.
check. 21.
All right. Oh, will check. All right.
Will check 21 DC.
Nope.
Take one will.
Yeah.
1 more damage.
There.
All right. Hey, wisdom drain.
Don't worry, my plan just got a lot better.
You can do the same spell, but not caring about the targets.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Nap the Mighty.
All right. Let's just hope that she doesn't have that great of reach, and
She's a large
I
creature.
am just going to take a 5-foot step here. And I am going to vital strike the faceless stalker.
Oh, that's
Yep, that'll hit. And that does on. Probably should set up okay, so
it's enough just.
yeah.
While the other ones that have been killed pretty much full on, this one just. Only just. And the corpse still leaks like clay, like blood, like from the bleeding effect.
Alright, yeah, so ooh. That would be my turn.
Flips Valnak.
Yeah. So, Flibs will exclaim to Zanesha,
Hey, disgusting snake lady! If the bell doth toll for us, it will toll for you too.
as his eyes light a flame, and he casts Burning Gaze on the wrappings of the bell, or on the holding of the bell.
Okay.
Objects automatically fail and take 1d6 fire damage, and
Which take
immediately
5.
are lit aflame.
Okay, so the beam above is lit aflame.
Yep.
Okay.
And it will take 1d6 every turn.
So
Alright. Will that break it?
it's solid oak beam. It's big, so it's not going to break it yet, but it is going to harm it.
What about the ropes that are holding me?
It's more
ropes and
chain
chains
than
holding
rope.
Okay. So yeah,
These
beams,
are
yeah.
big bells. You don't hold big bells with rope.
Yeah.
You hold them with chain.
Alright.
But it is certainly going to do
we
damage.
need to pin her in place then.
Yeah. It's fine. Well, I can do it on all of the other bells too.
Yeah.
On my next turns. And I just simply need to look at it. It's not even an action to do it.
There you go.
Oh no, it is a standard.
It is an
Oh.
action, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
there you go. So that's your action.
Yay.
You're starting to burn that. Oh, just look
Yay.
at the structure. That's linked to the others. Okay, no problem. Screech.
Kind of get behind Nap, and I'm just here. I'll just here, take this.
Alright, so I heal
5
5.
healing.
Oh, wait. That's yeah.
Somehow that's
Wait,
only 5.
isn't it a D8 plus your spellcaster level, which is max 5?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it should
Roll
be.
D8, please.
Yeah,
Just roll a D8.
Mhm.
Because that did not come through correctly. It just gave 5.
yeah.
It's like, no, you can't get lower
Oh.
than
so I heal 13.
13. So it's D8 plus 5. It just gave 5 no matter what you rolled. The roll wasn't
Yeah.
calculated somehow into that. Big difference.
Of course. Yeah.
So Nasha looks at you and says, looks at Flips and says, you will be here when it falls. And can I get her mask, her golden mask, you can see from behind snakes come out of the mask and look at you, and you feel the gaze, and the gem in the center of her mask lights up. And let's see if I've got this.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Medusa mask, fortitude, DC 15, please, or to be turned to stone.
Oh no.
No.
Oh. But does the spell keep going?
I don't know. Your spell. If your spell called to light the beam, then it's called to light the beam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you can't use a standard action to use the gaze again.
Oh yeah, but the beam is still on fire. so
Yes.
for 3 more rounds.
And you're currently petrified. That'll do.
Yep. At least I'm still doing something.
At least you're still doing something. And we'll put a turn order in there as well. I'm probably spelling that wrong. -1, add, bring that up to 10. There you go. Okay, so that happens. Nap.
You know what? If we're going to go out, might as well go out like a boss. I'm just going to move here, and I will try to intimidate to demoralize.
Really?
Interesting.
Okay. You can,
That almost rolled back
that's a
onto a
1.
19.
So, just want to point out, that's a 1.
Still a 16
Yeah.
Getting 16 on a 1.
plus
Wow.
15 to intimidate.
What's
Wow.
the verse? Versus what is it?
It's versus 10 plus CR plus wisdom. So,
10 plus challenge rating.
yep.
Wow. You picked the wrong stat.
Actually, no, not challenge rating, hit dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, wrong stat. Verse. So 10 plus
Hit
Hit
dice.
dice.
hit dice. Yep.
Plus wisdom mod.
Again, wrong modifiers. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
okay. So I'll do a roll and I'll do it openly. As in, I'll add everything in there.
I think it's just a DC.
Yeah? But I'll add the modifiers in there. So... Oh, no, 10 plus that, so here's our roll. There we go.
Oh.
27.
Oh, that's so that would make it a DC 25. Yeah.
What?
It's not a roll.
Oh,
It's
not a roll?
against the DC.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, no problem then. Okay, yeah. No.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a roll. Damn. I thought it was an opposed, because I'm used to opposed rolls. Okay.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Okay. Nap, you're less petrified by 1.
Flibs.
Sorry, Flibs, you're less petrified by 1. Screech.
And the beam takes 2 more damage.
So we've got 6 on the beam. Sorry. 8 on the beam.
Yeah.
Screech.
Well, 7.
5
plus 2.
I'll just give Nap a help action.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help Nap because I'm not sure what I can really do at the moment. So I'll help. That's something at least.
Help with what I think you're supposed to declare, but you're aiding with.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Whatever Nap does next.
Don't you have to be closer?
Yeah.
Maybe.
If
Damn
you're
it.
going to be helping me attack, I believe you have to be in range of the person I'm attacking.
Oh dear.
Of course I do. I'll just.
You could help help defend me. So
Yeah.
Which means I'm
I'll
totally
help.
going to be hitting you.
yeah, won't do much. You'll just
Try. I'll try.
So you're going to help the defense. So what's that? Aims a couple.
It's
to...
a +2 to my AC.
I thought it'd be something around 2 or 3. So yep, okay. And Zanesha comes in, all 7 of them, and tries to now attack.
Alright.
Full round action of attacks.
Ah. Yep.
With the Impaler of Thorns. Oh boy.
Jesus.
All of them are hit.
Oh, Lord.
So that's
Oh no.
1 critical, wasn't 2.
Yep, so 39 plus 16 plus 34. Alright, let me just get my calculator.
2
Right.
critical hits.
Minus
Not
3 for your,
one
for your damage
confirmed.
reduction.
Yep. Plus,
Oh wait, no, I think that's 2 criticals. Because you've got, oh no, not 2 criticals because you're aided with.
oh, yeah, the that
The second,
the second one doesn't
Yeah.
crit confirm.
yeah. Just below.
So in total, that's 64 points of damage.
Minus 3 for damage reduction.
Yep, which I already calculated that.
Mm.
Okay.
Still up though.
You're still up.
So yeah.
Oh, again, can I get some will saves, please?
Alright. So
Don't think mine would matter.
yeah.
And, well, no, you're petrified, but you can still hear and sense things around you.
I don't think that's how petrified works. I think you're thinking of paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
He's
Yeah.
currently made of stone.
True. True. I like the Made of Stone, but still aware of everything. But no, okay. So
Yeah. Alright.
Oh no.
Oh.
okay.
Oh,
So the effect here. Also, can I get a Wisdom save or Will save, please? DC 21 from Nap.
Okay. Come on.
Oh,
Oh.
So take another Will save, please. Oh, sorry, another Will
Right.
drain.
Alright.
And the effect of the Impaler of Thorns. Let's see.
Oh.
You know that +2 you're getting for attack rolls, and saving throws from the song, and also the weapon damage as well. You got -2 to attack rolls, to saving throws, and to damage checks.
Okay.
So that means you're doing, yeah. But that's just for Screech.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, that. Okay, so -2 to attack rolls damage. It saves. All that.
So essentially negating your bardic song.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, it could be worse.
Could be. Yeah, could be.
Worse.
And Nap.
Well, I assume you still have your bardic song up though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just go for a vital strike. Alright. Ooh, not a good roll. That's a 16 to hit.
16 is not a hit.
Yeah, had a feeling.
No. The 7 snakes deftly move around and contort around your blade strike, and then come form around again.
Yeah. That is my turn.
Okay. Flibs, you're a little bit less paralyzed. Also petrified. But there's more burning happening.
Yep. 6 more damage to the beams.
13. Can I get... Game, can you check the hardness of burning for oak?
Yeah.
I know
for
you'd be able
wood.
to probably find it faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, thick wood or strong
Yeah,
structural oak, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll just quickly get that. Let's see.
It really doesn't seem that strong, but you know.
It's old, but this is probably the strongest part of the entire building because it's holding the heaviest load.
Yeah.
All right. The hardness of wood is 5, and its hit points is 10 per inch of thickness.
Okay, so it's got a fair bit left, but it's still burning.
Yeah.
Well, there's only one more round of this.
Yeah. How many inches would you say the beams
We're
are?
talking, thick beams.
Yeah.
So upwards of 10 inches.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that will 10 inches. All right.
Yeah.
That'll mean it has 100 hit points.
Yeah. So it'd be less than that because of age, but it'd be,
Yeah.
You're still damaging something that's got a heavy weight on it, and it's aged.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's bad. So Screech, your song is turned to very sad, and it's more of a more a lament.
Goblins scream, goblins cry. Oh, the goblins will surely die. I'm just gonna.
That's a better heal. I think that's 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
38.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might not die in one more attack.
Might not. Probably will. Who knows? We're all gonna die.
Sinesha's go. Let's see. Let's have some fun. She does a touch attack.
Goody.
Okay.
On Nat.
Okay.
Does 14 hit?
that, my touch, that will hit.
Okay. Take 4 wisdom damage.
So,
Now she's just playing with the food, it seems. And she takes a 5-foot step, if that's possible without...
yep.
Yeah. Nap, how's your wisdom going?
Currently 7.
Okay.
All right. Let's just get at least one hit in.
Yeah, take away
So-
one of those mirror images.
Yeah. Okay, that'll be a 27 to hit.
27 does hit. Can I have a D8, please? And ignore the
Okay.
8. One of the mirror images disappears.
Okay.
Where am I? 6. So she takes the blow, and then she turns back at you, and you can see underneath the mask that she's grinning, and her teeth are fangs, needled like fang teeth. And she has no damage, just one of her illusions disappears.
Yeah. That is my turn.
You're less petrified, Flibs. Is this the last burning?
Yep. Although should the wood have been taking double damage?
I don't see
Because
wood
it's
as-
fire.
Oh, hold on. I can double check that.
But also with a hardness of 5 or hardness, then if you roll low, it doesn't take any damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just
okay.
including damages.
Certain material, depending on the GM, both deal double their normal damage and ignore the object's hardness.
Okay, so ignore the hardness, but I don't think double the damage because it's wood, because it's hardwood. Like hardwood will burn slowly over time. If it's thin or paper or something like that, absolutely bang, gone. But hardwood, even though it's old, it's going to burn slowly. So we're ignoring the damage rating, damage resistance.
The spell is up.
So we've done 16 damage too. Oh, my 3, there we go. Done 16 damage to the beam, and it doesn't look good. It looks charred. And you can hear a little bit of creaking from there. Well, the others can. You're still petrified.
Yeah. Someone smack the bell.
What? I mean, this one.
She moved out from underneath it though.
Oh.
Screech?
I mean, if we're lucky, we could catch a bit of her tail in it. Chop it off with a bell.
I like the sound though. More
Can
cure
you take
lights.
2 actions?
Yeah. Alright, so
Can't Screech take 2 actions though?
Only one, I
2
believe.
attack action.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you've still got haste.
alright, so that's alright, so 5 plus 5. Yeah, I heal 10.
I mean, I think the haste just really affects attacks, not.
Yeah,
so-
it's whenever you take the full
Yeah.
attack action, you get an
Yeah.
extra attack.
Okay, so it's not. And so you got minus 2 attacks, minus even more minuses to damage.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know if she's got spells or if she's got resistances.
Oh,
Oh. Let's just see how much she kills me right
yeah.
now.
Okay, and she attacks. Touch attack.
Alright. Yeah, that will hit.
So you're down to 4 wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So does that equal your intelligence, or is that?
It's less than my intelligence.
Wow. So now that your wisdom is 4 and your intelligence is not that far off that, what's Nat doing?
He's just going to just keep on trying to hit. Though I think I will stop power attacking because mirror image. So that'll give me an extra +2 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Full round attack.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Yeah, so that will be a you still
21
have
and
inspire
26,
cards, so that'll be a 24 and a 28.
The 24 misses.
Yeah. Oh, how much if it misses by less than 5, I still get rid of one of the mirror images.
Then you get rid of one of the mirror images.
Yep.
Just missed though.
Yeah,
The other
and,
one
the
does. So
sec-
roll. This time roll say d6. You're aiming for a 1. So you take away 2 mirror images with that round.
Yes.
Then we're going to be down to D4s. And I wonder if she can roll D4 on your last wisdom drain.
Yeah.
Petrified again, less so, and you don't have any more fire. Yeah, Screech, what are you up to? She's certainly doing something to Nap, but you don't know what she's doing, and Nap's just getting wilder and wilder in his attacks.
Hey, Snake Lady! Why don't you come pick on me instead of him?
So he just stepped on the opposite end of a hole.
I'm just trying to get her back over here.
Want to do a persuasion or a taunt or something like that?
Yeah, also, I'm just gonna do this on myself.
I was kind of expecting that.
Yep. So that'll be a 9 to yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. 9 to myself. And yeah, I guess
What's great is Flibs is on the edge of a hole.
persuasion.
Yeah.
No strong winds,
So
please.
the holes around there, yeah.
You had to back off to get the burning hands.
Yeah, I don't know what I should roll. Like
A persuasion.
bluff or persuade.
Oh no, well you're serious, so it's not a bluff. You're persuading in a taunt to try
I
to
just
get...
don't see a persuade.
Diplomacy.
Diplomacy.
Oh, diplomacy. Yeah.
Sorry, different
Yeah, you
systems
think you're
use different
5th
names.
edition.
Yeah.
23.
Okay. You seemingly get her attention. And let's see, what else can she play with?
Sense mode, I guess would be the...
Oh. She just turns
Only in
and
a
shoots fire in
That
your direction.
misses.
And misses.
Ooh. Wait. How many rays does she have?
Maybe a few.
Oh god. Yeah, so what would her caster level be?
Maybe a few. She's more than 7th level.
Okay.
Yeah, the amount of hours for the suggestion was 13.
Okay, so which means she's caster level 13.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Bad.
Yeah, she has 2 more rays.
Sure. Really? Oh, okay. Well, I think we're okay with not changing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nap?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's
I can make it harder. I don't think you're going to win this, though. You
yeah,
haven't even
I'm
rolled
just
it yet.
going to do another full attack, and I'm just going to not power attack with it. Okay, so the first one is going to be a
First one hits, second one
27.
doesn't.
Yeah, the second one, yeah, that's just
I'm just going to update the...
so.
Spells per day.
Yeah, let's roll a d4. Ah,
4.
Nope. You're rolling the wrong end on each one, but you're still getting it down.
Yeah.
yeah.
And again, she seems to be enjoying this. She's actually like moving around and pretending she'll even be hit, but then it disappears.
Crazy evil cult lady's just having a fun time.
Oh no, she's not a cult lady. That's even worse.
No.
Flibs, she's still paralyzed, but less so.
Yep.
Great. You got her attention, and you saw what that means.
Yeah. Yeah. Just come at me! Come at me! Are you too afraid to come at me? And
More diplomacy.
yeah, this is more diplomacy. This fight me! You're too afraid to come at me! Fight me!
Again, you seem to have gotten her attention, and
I was kind of curious. Where Flibs like tried to catch that thing on fire, Like, could I help it along any with spark?
It's already pretty much gone out. Well, it's gone out to the fact that
Okay.
it's not doing damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would
Okay.
you need a bigger fire again to set it up again.
Yeah.
Or you can just shoot things at it, or throw things at it, or do some damage to it.
Just trying to get her under the bell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I figured the bet at this
It's a
rate.
tactic, yeah.
Yeah, it's a tactic.
It's probably one of the only ways we would manage to beat her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, attack of opportunity from attack of opportunity, please, from Nap the Mighty, as she starts moving.
Okay. Come on. Yes.
That's a hit. Roll d6. We'll half it. 1 and 2 is what you want.
No.
Again. So they're going down.
Is she like? Yeah.
She slithers up the wall.
Yeah.
Slithers across the beam, and then across, and she comes down on this side.
Of course she does.
And she just touches you.
Yeah. Of course she does.
There's still a beam where the
Yeah,
where the,
that hits.
And
there's still a beam where the bell fell, right?
there's still a beam there, yes.
Yeah.
Just the bell's not. It was structurally weakened, as in the beam was there, but the chains were structurally weakened so they could drop
Yeah.
it on intruders. But take 4 wisdom damage.
Yeah.
Nap. The area's moved.
Okay. How high up is the beams?
About 10 foot.
Okay. If I go up the stairs, would I be able to jump onto the beams?
If you go upstairs, you could make a leap and jump onto the beam, yes.
Okay. I will try that.
Yep.
So-
I'm not even going to ask for a jump check or anything like that. You can do it. Probably though a athletics or a like a dex-based to
Okay,
hold on.
acrobatics?
Acrobatic, yeah. That sounds bad.
Okay.
Like you make the jump, but the fine act of it. Yep, that's enough.
Alright, so
So you move yourself onto the beam itself.
and I'll try and get across the beam.
That's quite hot in that area.
Yeah. I don't care. So
Just because.
right. Finally was wearing my armor. Yeah, that's my full movement. Let's see. What can I do? Oh. Actually, wait. Yeah. I'm going to use my standard action to move more, and yeah, I'm currently on top of the bell.
Okay. And
Yeah.
kind of flanking. I'll put that as.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Well, it's not level flanking, it's more like that, but she's a large creature. I'll allow it as flanking.
Yeah.
Yeah, my plan as soon as I got out of Petrified was to cast Spider Climb and just get up on the beams.
So anything else? Just that? You've used your action to
That
do
is my
extra
turn.
movement. Okay. Petrified, a little bit less.
3
And
more
Screech,
rounds.
you got your wish.
Almost, no.
Keep our attention for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like take the dodge action
Oh,
and just like
yeah.
or yeah. It seems like my best bet, I think.
Mhm.
Just-
Yeah.
First, maybe
You
I'll
just-
just yeah, just
you
dodge
just-
action.
You just start mimicking her
Yeah,
movements.
I just start kind of dancing around. You can't hit me! You can't hit me! Still trying to distract her.
Na, 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 na.
Na, 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 you can't hit me!
Just tears streaming down Screech's face.
Yeah. Tears streaming down her face.
She turns around and looks up and says, I think your friend needs a little bit of polish to nap. And she points over to Flibs.
Damn it.
Will
Alright,
save.
so will save. Alright.
DC 20.
Okay, so I currently have a will save of +1.
You got +1 still?
Yeah, well, because of the bonus. Oh, actually, yeah, you have the Inspire Courage, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be +3.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I'd minus it to like 0 or less.
Right.
That's
No.
good.
Damn it!
Alright, I'm not dropping the bell on her.
The next one is going to be
Our
for
last
Screech
hope
to shut up.
is gone.
And you've got to go. You got to spend your action or whatever to go and. Well, you've got to go and do the action. It doesn't have to
Yes.
take 13 hours, but
Yeah, luckily just you rub Flibs a little bit, and then it's over.
Right. Yep.
and nap.
Alright, I jump off the bell. Well, the beam's above the bell.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm on the ground and yeah, I just oh, that's 10 feet. So
I don't think you'll make it unless you choose your action.
alright, sorry?
I don't know if you'll make it if you use your action.
Yeah.
Well, you may.
Just
Slide down
I
the
believe
bell.
I can use acrobatics to avoid falling damage.
Yeah,
Right.
it's not a hard check.
What if you get a 7?
I think it's.
Yeah.
I think that would be enough. I'm okay. So you
Alright.
can slide down the bell
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
to
And
ease
I
it.
just move over to Flibs and just grab out a cloth and start polishing him.
Maybe the zebra skin might be a nice cloth.
Alright. Yep, that is my turn.
Nap, a little bit less petrified, almost back. Screech,
Flips.
Fleebs. I keep on saying names are hard. Screech, what are you up to?
Okay, I can't take the dodge action if I can't if I take a 5-step back, can I? Or
It's a standard action.
okay. well,
So you
okay.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just take a 5-step back and just take the dodge action again. I think. I'm not a good bard.
You're just not
I
combat
suppose I
orientated.
No.
Not hand to hand, especially.
No. I mean, I suppose I can just try to enter and see what happens, but
I will say, once the petrify is finished, there's nothing to polish, so that breaks both of them.
yeah,
Because the job is then done.
Yeah, I'll just take the dog's action. I'll just take the dog's action again.
Yep.
I'll just coward. You coward.
She moves closer,
Have to use your.
Yep, no longer under the bell.
now I'm under the bell again. And she asks, "Who sent you? Why are you working? You don't have to fear me. Or then again, maybe you do." And she tries to reach out and touch your hand.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that wasn't a critical
Yeah,
either.
that is.
was rolling so low before.
Rolling low, but there's a lot of pluses in there. That's touch AC as well. So I'm guessing your touch AC is lower than 30. Take 2 wisdom, temporary damage.
That's fine. I got a 50 touch AC.
Well, I didn't expect Red to have flat-footed of 28, but wisdom's the fun one. Nap, you're still polishing. Yeah. Are you spit polishing? Or
just scrubbing.
Okay. And I don't see Nap as the one to have really clean cloths. I'm thinking you're just spreading dirt. Or finger
You're
painting.
gonna be pissed when you turn back to flesh.
At least you didn't say to chisel your friend or chisel that sculpture.
Oh no.
2 rounds to go. So Screech, what are you up to?
You can't hit me. You can't hit me.
This is like a king trying to fight a queen in chess.
It's more like well, think of it more as a
More like a pawn trying
to fight a GI Joe in chess. I'm betting the GI Joe's going to win. So you move back, take the defensive posture again. Still keeping up to you can't hit me, you can't hit me. And she just says, why won't you just, if you can't answer my questions, if you're not going to be helpful, just be quiet. Oh, wait, no, she can't do that.
Oh,
She can't do that
use
one.
it up.
Yeah. That's the last one.
Oh.
That's okay, she's got other things anyway.
Oh man. Of course she does.
Yeah. So, instead of saying that, she politely asks you to be quiet. Can I get a will save, please?
Yeah. Of course. Of course.
You get a +5 bonus.
True.
I do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she's attacked. Well, she's attacked you, but
Yep.
nice.
Oh.
She doesn't charm you, and she doesn't force you to shut up.
The heck with you! You can't stop my voice!
Nap, you're polishing. Last round of Petrify. Screech, what are you up to?
I think there's stairs there.
There are stairs. You can do a
Okay,
climb
then I'll
roll to just get up from that end of the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm great at climbing.
Well,
You can
goblins
do it.
generally do have climbing.
You can do it.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh wow,
you
you're
can
that bad at
scramble
climbing?
really well when you're
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, we're horrible at climbing. I think it's because of size.
Yeah. I
thought
don't
you-
think climbing helps.
thought you got
I don't have
bonuses.
very good strength either.
I have 2 ranks into climb and I have a +2.
I mean, I have how many ranks into climbing? I have 3 ranks into climbing, and it's -2.
Alright.
So you climb up to the edge. I'm allowing that as free. So what else are you doing? You see the scaffolding goes up and around. Up and around the outside of the building. And you can see that there's a large crowd on the... like around the place. Like if you look down, you're 250 foot up and there are people watching. There's also a large crowd around what looks to be a broken building where the roof's collapsed in, as if something from a large height has fallen onto it. And you can see more ones further down.
Yep. You know what? I'm just gonna do this on the off chance I actually hit it enough, and just to kind of keep her attention on me. Yeah. I doubt that hit. But
The second one, do you still get your? No, you don't get the pluses for your attacks.
nope.
It's just 1 damage.
Yeah.
So you get it's only a space 24 because you're not.
Yep.
Because your song's not working for yourself. at the moment.
Honestly, I just figured I have a plus 11 to attack with the bow.
Yeah.
I just hoping I'd get like a 19.
Wait, you'll get rid of one of her mirror images.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yay!
And she catches the arrow, the second one, as it comes at her face. So it's just shakes her head.
Was that her
Finally
last
revealing her
mirror
position.
image?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's now no longer got
Caught
mirror
it,
images
revealing her
on.
position.
That was my goal. I was hoping I could just get rid of one more mirror image. So just... Yeah. Oh!
And then they move out again.
This...
Damn it.
This... Ugh.
There's a D4 in there.
Oh.
This...
There's now 8 of her.
This...
So
This beehive!
and turn order. Nap, you're still polishing, and as you're polishing, you polish all the way down to the skin layer as Flib's Baronek comes out of petrification and starts moving around as normal.
Hold on. We're back to normal now. You're welcome.
You damnable snake!
So would that happen at the end of my turn? Or
The
go ahead.
start of your turn, you're free.
All right.
Between Nap and your turn is when you come out. It's actually
Just
wait.
kinda like
Nap's like the lowest in the turn order at 14. So yeah.
I was just gonna start angrily walking over.
Oh.
I said the bell tolls for...
What that is. Oh, fire sneeze. Reflex save 15.
Oh,
Now it goes for 3
mirror
rounds.
image.
Yeah, it gets past the mirror image. Reflex save.
Yep.
I'm rolling, but don't bother.
Oh no.
It's still 4 fire damage though.
It's still 4 fire damage. Finally, she's taking damage. Actually, does she have immunity to fire? Just gotta check.
Please, no. No immunities. Please.
I have to
I wouldn't
check
expect-
because I
Maybe
didn't.
I wouldn't
I know.
We need some sort of hope.
Okay, she doesn't. It does seem to do damage, unless I find that it's there.
Yay. Now you just need to keep doing it like a billion more times.
Minus
Yeah.
8 damage.
Fine.
It doesn't seem
At least
concerned.
I'm setting everything else around it on fire.
Yeah.
Um, And any other movement? That was it. So we go to
Yeah, that's
Screech.
Yeah, I'm just still I'm just trying this again to get rid of the mirror images. That's 22, 17. Yeah.
One goes.
Damn it. Oh. Hey. Woo.
All this time, you just had to take your bow out,
Yeah.
and she moves in.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's less playing around, and you can see it in her eyes underneath that
there.
mask. Only one attack. But it automatically rolls 3.
Oh no!
That's a crit confirm, I believe, at 26.
No!
34 piercing.
As the spear hits the flesh of Flibs this time, there's this wave of despair that descends over the room.
34 piercing, huh?
Come on. Yes.
Okay. And a will save as well. Oh, no.
No.
So you're essentially not getting the effects of the bardic
Yeah.
song, as the despair hits you to the core. Do you like this spear?
I don't.
No.
Nap, you're free.
Okay. So I'm just going to move up here, move here, here. Bull rush. Push her down the hole.
Holes down here.
What about the second hole? Didn't the other bell fall?
No, it's still there.
No,
There was
it's,
damage above.
it just rang.
But
It
you
just
can push
rang.
her under it.
Yeah.
Oh, the fire just went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
There's damage
Well-
to the beams above, but the fire did go out.
okay. Yeah. Well, I'll still push her, and then we can try.
Yeah, we could just try to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, with a
Okay.
10-foot cone, it would be hitting up at the beams, wouldn't it?
Oh, I will be triggering an attack of opportunity, but let's hope this works. Come on,
And
roll
you see what
high.
those attacks opportunity.
No. Come on. no.
Her combat defense is
That's the map.
she doesn't have legs, so it's not your normal.
This is just a bull rush, not a trip.
So that's an automatic hit, is that right, or is it what is it?
What? It's a bull rush, not a trip. So I don't think the fact that she doesn't have legs will matter.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't find a combat defense.
Should be
That's
towards the end of
22.
the stat block.
That's a lot of
This-
words for bull rush. I'm not going to read that.
There's so much words.
Yeah, it should be right under her statistics, like between like strength, dex, and the feats.
Oh, down the bottom. Yep, gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you got close to her combat defense.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Of 35.
Oh. Well, it's possible. I just need to roll a.
20.
No, I just need to.
Plus
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
Your maximum is 31.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're right. Not possible.
Yep. She also can't be tripped.
Yep. Okay.
That was
Good to know.
specifically says cannot be tripped because of snake.
Yeah.
But you try to push, you try to do it. But as you push, her tail essentially grips and really digs into the surrounding area and pushes
Right.
you and resists.
Those. I'll be triggering an attack of opportunity.
By doing that, okay.
Yeah.
One attack, not the others, just the one. The very top one is an 18.
That's an auto miss.
Auto miss, but that's also an 18. Just pointing
Yeah.
that out.
Oh.
Because your AC is lower than 18.
Yeah.
Flibs.
I need to spend my action doing this.
Sneeze. She can't fail that, but I'll roll in case there's a crit one. Reflex.
I'm expecting that 20.
It came close,
7 to get a 24.
so it's 3.
Yeah, 3 damage.
There you go. You see, like as she's like fire, you see like the bits of her just flaking off as like the fire doing damage, but she seems absolutely not concerned at all about the damage she's just taken and previous damage, as if it's not actually hurting her or part of her. Screech. More bow shots.
Yeah.
One takes away.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're actually taking away a lot of the bits and pieces.
Yeah. Well, that's about all I can do.
She turns around and do I do it? Yeah, I'll do it. And she does a scorching ray at you, Screech.
Okay.
15.
That hits.
Oh, jeez.
How many more extra dice was there? 2?
That's she fires 3. She would be firing 3 rays.
We'll do 2.
Yeah.
I think that's right. 1, 2, 3. No, I think that's right. I think we're good.
13.
Yeah.
So 13 points of fire damage from Scorching Ray.
Yeah. Cool.
Does she take it? Is there attack as opportunity because she's doing magic in face-to-face combat?
Yeah, that's right. She does.
Yeah, attacks of
Alright.
opportunity.
Yeah, let's get rid of some.
Yeah.
I'm still going to
More.
get high enough.
Yep.
That's
That's
cheap.
with the +4, so that'll be a 24. So I think I'll get rid of one of her mirror images at least.
2.
All I can do is this.
Can I hold on? Nap rolled first, so this
Yeah.
makes it a little bit easier. Can you roll a d4, please? Because you are hitting something.
Flips.
D4, please.
You're rolling a D4.
Oh, me.
Yeah, because you've like
Oh.
you may actually hit her
Oh, right, yeah.
or an image. So there was a pause there.
Yeah. I
So
thought it
no,
was.
wasn't the one you were looking for.
Yeah.
So you hit an
Well,
image. She's down to 3.
Yeah.
Nap.
All right. I'll just do a full attack. Try and get and I won't power attack with this. No,
Oh.
both those will miss.
And doesn't take the images.
Not even
either.
getting any of her images.
No, not even getting close. Flibs.
Yep. And I need to spend my action doing one last fire
Sneeze.
sneeze.
Hmm.
3 more damage no matter what.
Yeah.
Emmy's cat is giving me company while we get killed.
It's been on screen many times. So 3 damage. She actually seems to have finally taken damage
Wow.
from that last.
Yeah.
One thing you notice now that that as she takes that last piece of damage, you can see just under her her clothing that there seems to be a medallion, and it's a 7-pointed star hanging off a gold chain.
Bitch, that's my style.
But you know what that gives. False life. It gives 10 hit
Oh
points.
shit, I have that.
Yeah. And she's used hers.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
So it's your go. What would you like to do?
Get rid of more images, please.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Comes from the barbarian. Help!
Get rid of more.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, roll
You
a
might
d3.
actually hit her.
On both of roll. So roll a d3 first.
Slash D3.
Or d6 and we'll half. You're looking for a 1. Like
Yeah,
looking for the
so
lowest.
Yeah.
roll 2 different D6.
Okay, so you get an image. Now 50-50
Okay.
chance.
Yep. So
Okay,
D2.
so D2 slash R.
Flip
one,
coin.
D2.
And again,
Two, of
Oh.
course.
Yep. No more
All
images.
the images are gone.
But
Yeah, all the images are gone at least.
if you
For
if you
now.
just
Oh.
did damage, I wouldn't have cared because there's only one damage.
Yeah.
I don't want to get Nat to actually get the damage here.
Yeah.
So
And she brings back up her images.
she could, but things are actually getting serious. So less toying. Turns to Nap.
All those will hit.
So that's
32.
32 minus 3, 29.
So 29. Yeah.
Down to 10.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Actually, I do have the 14 extra hit points because of rage.
Yes. Can I get the saving throw, please? It's only
Yeah, of
you because
course.
everyone else has failed.
Yeah.
As again,
Right.
that ringing of despair. And then also the will save. Okay, so the will save, take 1 will point of temporary damage, but there's the Impaler of Thorns, there's the... Oh, no, that's will save as well. Okay, so that one was the Impaler of Thorns one, because I did ask that first.
Yep.
That-
So demoralized.
No, that passes because of the because of the song,
Yep.
just.
Okay.
But now the other
Yeah.
will save for the loss of wisdom.
Come on. Nope.
Mind you, you only pass by 1 because of the song for the first one.
Yeah.
But you lose another wisdom. Slowly going down there, you're now at 3.
Yep. All right.
I know what happens at 0.
Yep. Not good.
Nope. Nat.
Bad things.
I am just going to full attack again. Not even going to bother with power attack because I need to actually
Hit.
hit her to do stuff.
Yeah.
And she moves
So-
like a snake.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. The
Probably
does
don't
not confirm.
crit. Yeah.
does not hit.
But that is 1 hit.
Yeah, so the critical is a hit. That is her
Yep.
armor class, by the way. 25.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Well, I would have it would have been 29, but
Yeah.
so that is
14 damage plus
well,
your extras.
16.
Yeah, so 16 plus, so 19.
There's lots of extras going on in that damage.
Yeah.
Okay, now you got her attention.
Yeah. Best I can do is annoy her.
No,
She
that
was
got her
five until
attention.
Flib's unpetrified.
Can you see her hit points now?
No.
No? Okay, let's change that.
Wait, we
Yeah.
haven't seen the health bar.
There you go.
Now we can.
Oh, chipped up.
Oh!
Yeah.
Flips.
So while she had her images,
You
Flips
do
will start
yours.
blurring.
Yeah. Actually, during my turn, because I didn't move, I would have used a free action to. Yeah.
Okay, for the flankings, yep.
Yeah.
So
Getting
Flips
prepared.
blurs.
Yeah. 20% mischance.
Cool.
1 minute per level.
Screech. Now I'm tempted to actually attacking the beams and dropping it on on Nap. She'd have to do a deck save to get out of there, but
That was my last spell, by the way. Yeah.
Bitch.
Can't.
Luckily, I still have fire jet.
There's one somewhere in the party.
guess I'll just try. Oh.
That hits.
Right.
3 points of
Oh.
damage. Sorry, no, 3 points of damage, yeah. That one doesn't.
3 points. Yeah. Yeah. Come at me! Come at me! Just come at me.
I'm tempted of just doing the barrel because you are standing underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
But you also should have to move out of the way and get out of the bell falling. So how about we just do the kill till? Or the attempt.
Hits.
Oh, you got one.
I have 1 wisdom.
Oh, Lord.
Good, because Flibs cannot act as a tank.
Neither can Screech.
I was trying to get you with that one. It was a 50-50. Oh, it wasn't even 50-50, but... Oh, it was 50-50, yeah. Nap. Foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
What-
I'm
what's your-
just going
what's the
to.
intelligence score?
My intelligence, it's an 8.
8.
8 times more than his wisdom score currently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to. Alright.
And flanking. So that first one may hit with your flankings.
Okay, so that will be a. That will be a 21 to hit.
No.
Uh,
No.
and I will.
Move a little bit more. So the
Yep.
bell drop isn't a factor anymore. Flibs. Out of spells. Demoralized.
Yep.
Alright.
So, let's see. Yeah, I mean,
I can shorten
I can't
his
really
turn
use-
order.
I can't really use fire jet, so I guess I can only do this really. And luckily, I'm flanking. I don't think an 18 can do it.
Don't think so. You got to try to get that up to 25.
What's the bonus for flanking?
Not
+2.
Yeah, not 7.
Yeah, +2. Not
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me double check that though.
I think it's 4.
Yeah, it is +2.
Okay, I thought it was 4.
Yeah, hold on.
That may be just other systems.
Yeah, it's +2.
Okay. You tried. You missed. Anything else? Nope. Screech. You're being ignored. You're not the center of attention.
How dare you? Yeah, so I'll just start yelling and screeching at her again. Like, just, trying to get her attention. Just hitting at her and. Oh.
Nice.
Wow.
Both hit.
4 points of damage.
One for actually 4 points of damage.
Hey, it maxed
Wait,
out. That's
did
pretty
you
good.
hit both of those? Nice.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't say the first one. Oh, didn't say that one. 1 point as well.
Yeah.
That's total.
You're getting really lucky with that bow.
Yeah.
I know.
It's a shame you can't do much damage because you're just a
No,
tiny
I can't
goblin.
do much. No, I can't do much damage, but I can hit pretty decently.
And she turns to Nap and says, "I think it's nap time now. Don't you
No.
think?"
She would be laughing if she knew my name.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am currently unconscious.
Oh dear.
So yeah, fun.
Sleepy. Flibs. You see Nap pull
Well, now I
out
can't
his.
even
You see Nap pull out his. What is it? The zebra skin rug, and curl up on the. Up on the floor.
I've got only really one choice now. Fire jet.
Oh.
Again, she can't fail, but she can get a natural 1. Reflex.
No.
1 damage.
1 damage. It's something.
Mm.
Any movement? 5 foot step.
Ah. Yo. 5 foot step. How about in this direction?
Okay. Screech.
I'll
No, I
just
can't
try
even cast
hitting her with
spider
my
climb.
bow again and just yelling at her like, "You fight me! Fight me!"
Not 1.
Oh,
29.
29.
3 damage.
29 hits
3
for
damage.
3.
Yeah. This is probably the most damage Screech has ever done in a setting.
Well, actual
not sure.
damage.
Yeah, actual damage.
Also, I have a feeling that floating disc is actually still up because it lasts for 4 hours.
Is there not
How long
concentration?
until you run out of arrows?
Not concentration, no.
I had quite a few.
Yeah,
I had.
she steals everything. She just picks up
Yeah. So I just.
Why am I not using the wand of magic missiles?
everything. I
have a
know, I
wand of
did
magic
mention it
missiles.
last round. That there's a wand.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, you just
I
said
mentioned
wand.
I mentioned there's a wand also in the party.
Oh, I heard 1.
Okay.
Used.
That's okay.
Yeah, I just heard there's 1 also in the party.
The weird way of putting things. So she doesn't move, but she attacks Flibs.
9 doesn't hit.
No.
But
20, 20 just barely hits, actually.
the 26 damage doesn't look good.
No,
No.
no, it doesn't.
Again, as the despair rings out. Can I get a will save, please? DC 21.
It doesn't matter. I'm unconscious.
Well, if you come
Oh,
back,
I'm down.
we'll be optimistic. If you come back, there's a temporary will loss, possibly.
Puppy.
You pass.
Yeah.
Don't lose will. Or wisdom, I'll say. But you are down -7 health. Nap, you are sleepy. Can I get a stabilization, is it? For when you're down? I don't know.
Unconscious is something different. I'm
Oh.
not unconscious due to damage, so
No, I meant for Flibs.
Oh.
'Cause
Oh.
it's been like
Oh.
we don't think we've ever actually gotten to this stage of
I have no idea what I meant.
it's
to
been
actually
a long time.
how it works is
death
yeah,
and dying.
Yeah,
Well, the GM doesn't even know how to deal with death and dying.
yeah. Right, yeah.
I'm total
so,
noob when it comes to
Yeah.
or having to relearn actually when it comes to injury and death.
You take you lose 1 hit point every round, and you die if your negative hit points equal. If you have negative hit points equal to your Constitution score.
Okay. That sounds familiar. And there's a stabilization, I'm guessing.
Yep. All right. A DC 10 Constitution check.
Okay. So DC 10 Constitution check to stabilize, otherwise you take that -1 point of damage.
20.
Okay, so you're back to -7, not -8.
Okay, and you're stable, so you're not constantly
Bleeding.
taking damage.
Yeah. Screech. So you're 250 feet up, you're on a ledge, and there's some badness inside the room. What would you like to do?
Yeah, and the 2 of us are unconscious.
Trying to think if I should run to one of you. get you up or just
While you haven't seen her attack at distance, that spear is awfully long.
Well, she has cast spells to attack at distance.
Yes, but that spear is awfully long.
Yeah.
She just hasn't used its full length.
I wonder how floating disc works when falling. would it fly or?
Well, it floats, but it
state
needs
that-
to have need to have something underneath it.
Yeah. Just wondering if it would fall normally or if it would slowly.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't say.
Actually, I believe floating disc. It doesn't need to be above ground. It just floats directly behind you, the caster. So
okay.
the caster needs to be on ground.
So then Flibs is the caster. So if you throw Flibs off the building, the disc falls down too. And when Flibs splats, the disc will stop. I'm not giving you any information here, but that's my
Yeah,
recognizing that from the GM's point of view.
Yeah, it's not a good thing to.
Okay.
Oh, apparently the disc just disappears when it's more than 3 feet away from the surface beneath it.
Oh,
But
Yeah, okay,
does
then
Screech know that?
Or not.
Question is, okay, he's down. In order to get him up, I would need to heal him. If I don't heal him, he's stabilized, so he's just down basically, right?
Yeah.
Not currently dying.
Like Nappy's
Correct.
not currently dying, but unconscious.
yeah, and I don't think you have anything to get rid of ability drain.
If only we had a cleric who was blind, who could
I
climb.
don't think that would help. We need somebody that actually does healing.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was not
So-
that cleric.
Goblin bugbear stew, anyone?
She does like her to eat her victims. But she has a more refined taste.
What's my
Than goblins. Yeah.
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, I probably should have used that. The magic missiles.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm doing
Yeah.
cure moderate wounds. That's the last of that.
So heal for 15.
I'm going to free action. Just give me some temporary hit points, which is 5 plus 1d10. So I'm just gonna 1d10. 3.
So
8. I take it. I'll take it.
It's
With
still
your
HP.
with your amulet
Yeah.
that matches her own.
Yeah. So 8. So yeah, just got him up.
And that's it.
Oh. Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't think that there's anything I can do. So I moved, I used a spell and a free action.
Flips is really just winking in and out of consciousness.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's something like that. Okay.
Oh.
She turns to turns to Screech and says, "But I like them to sleep, and to sleep deeply."
Oh,
Hit dice of creatures.
Alright, make your will save, Screech.
It's both.
we'll see.
Oh,
Yeah.
both of you. Oh,
Eh,
yeah.
Also, one or more living
Oh.
creatures within a 10-foot burst
Up
Target.
to
on Screech.
yeah. Actually, Yeah, you'll only be able to. She'll only be able to target one creature because the party has a total. The two of them have a total of 14 hit dice.
So it's Flibs
Okay.
Okay. Of course it is.
with the lowest will.
Oh, he's still
Still
away.
past it. Now she pissed her off. Oh, she enraged from that. Flibs, you brush off what was an extremely deep sleep that was just crushing your brain. You fight your way through, but she's still there.
I will not sleep, you slithery beast.
And just
What was that?
Two.
Oh, yeah.
Magic missile, force damage, instant hits. Doesn't even
You
matter.
max both.
Yep.
yeah.
So 10 damage.
A pitiful amount.
A pitiful amount.
Well, she's
And then
now
I'll
in,
just-
she's now in double figures.
And I'll just
Oh!
boop back here.
Oh.
5 foot step. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I suggest we run.
How do we run?
Anywhere.
Screech.
Where
it's
do
your
we
go.
run?
She seems very angry now.
Yeah. Bet
Like,
she is.
not willing to play.
Yeah.
I just had an amazing thought.
What?
Let's just marry Poppins down with his kilt.
That won't end well, I don't think.
No, it wouldn't end well. But the image is wonderful.
The image is not wonderful, not from those below.
From below. No.
Flibs will just turn into a puddle.
With the hundreds of people that are surrounded, or not surrounding, but looking at the tower right now.
They'll cushion the fall.
Just do this.
Go a light on yourself or on Flibs?
Flibs.
Thank you.
You're casting a spell.
Yep. So
That's attack of opportunity, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I
Yeah.
didn't know. Oh, I didn't know.
well,
Yeah, that hits.
yep.
The 10 piercing,
Okay,
the
so
sorrow,
I'd take
Emanates.
2 damage. Yeah.
and no will check.
Okay.
That's 22 damage if only 2 hit.
Yeah. But no, it's only the one, because it's a one attack of opportunity.
Yeah, it was only the first one.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Forgot about that.
Yeah. This is the first time she's actually extended the blade all the way. She's kept it close in and only using half of it.
Well, at least you heal full.
Yeah.
Healed with max.
Yeah. But then talk about the same back. Just
well,
like
it
a
was for.
transference
It
of
wasn't
energy.
for me. It wasn't for me. It was for Flips.
Yeah. You transferred your life force into Flibs as your life force was also being sucked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's see what she does on her turn.
Yeah.
Kill us both, probably.
Yeah.
5 foot step.
Oh, I'm actually back up at exactly the same amount of health I was at before I went down.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And she's going to attack Flibs.
Oh.
You have the magic missile, which is just hitting her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bow's been pissing her off, but she no longer has the magic mirror images.
Well,
So it's now damage, and that bow is just doing nothing.
No.
Oh.
Does that crit confirm?
How does
I
it
don't
confirm
think
again?
so.
Does it need them?
Does
second
16
one.
beat your AC?
No.
Okay, so it's not
I
crit.
only take 9 damage.
Well,
Yeah.
you take
So
11 damage, then 9
Oh,
damage.
yeah.
that's a total
Oh, yeah, 'cause there's
of
a 33 there.
31 points of damage.
No, the last
19
one
doesn't
doesn't hit.
Oh, the last one doesn't?
Yeah.
The 20
Okay.
damage.
Nope.
20
20
total.
Which I'm down again. Yeah.
Yeah.
22?
20
20
flat.
total.
Which brings you to -1.
Yep, bringing me to -1.
Which means that if she did crit confirm, that would have auto killed you.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh god.
49 damage, that's fine.
Yeah, fine. Nap, you're still sleeping.
Yeah.
Flibs, can we have a stabilization, please?
Yep.
DC 10 or
Con
fort.
check.
Fort?
Con.
Oh, no, it's just a con check.
Is it? No.
Yep, you're stabilized.
Stabilized, not dying. But unconscious. Screech. Oh, I'm sorry, can I
Nine.
also get the will save DC 21 for the wisdom drain?
Right.
It does add up over time. Unless you pass it.
Yeah.
Screech? Flib's just dropped again.
Yeah.
Can just pick up the wand that was in his hand.
Can I do that?
Yeah. There was a reason why he was targeted, though.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna target me no matter flipping what. I may as well try to do as much as I can. I'm taking that wand.
Yeah.
I think you might be able to just pick up the wand and then spend your full turn running away.
If you want to pick up the wand and run away, I'm going to class the picking up the wand as a pseudo action, so an attack of opportunity. If you're just totally disengaging and running, no attack of opportunity.
5-step foot back.
Can't move anymore.
Oh,
though.
5-foot step, yep. Then you can pick up the wand and not trigger attack of opportunity.
And do an attack. But
Yep. Do an attack for me.
Oh, yeah.
yep, you've got it set up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the one.
Pew
with
pew.
the- yeah.
Pew, 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 pew.
Nice.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Now she can play with her toys again.
Oh.
I'm thinking of healing. Cure light wounds? No.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate her. I hate
14
her so
back.
much. I hate her so much.
Mm.
Screech, you'll go. We'll go through everyone again. And Screech, you'll go. Oops, where am I?
Just take a 5-foot step there. Attack her again.
Yep.
Roll my damage.
Yeah. Seven.
Takes ages for them to come
7.
to 7.
Mm.
Yep.
As much as you can do that, she can also keep healing herself. But 5-foot step,
Sure.
and she attacks.
Yep.
Flibs. No.
I can do. So all three. I think only one hits.
So 15
No,
hits for each.
15 hits.
Hey,
So 20
20
damage.
points.
20 points. That's pretty low. It's pretty low. Yeah. I think you're frozen though.
Oh, her internet must have gone out.
Oh.
Yeah, we lost her.
So we can take a break if we've got internet outage, and we can take it now. I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion, though, with 2 people down.
Yeah.
So, but we will take our break. Thank you for watching us. I know people are looking for that TPK. This woman is insanely powerful.
Yeah, we needed at least 4 people for this.
6. Her suggestions, her at-will abilities, petrifies. A lot of this is just at-will abilities. She's only used a couple of spells. Or if they're not at-will abilities, like at-will X amount per day. She ran out of suggestions. It's like, damn, that would have been so much better. But we'll take a break. Hopefully Osme's internet gets better, and we'll may have a discussion of where to go from here.
Right now, Nap is in a coma.
Yeah. So it's not asleep, it's a coma.
And
you
Flips
don't...
might as well be too.
Yeah. So we'll deal with that in a moment, and we'll be back shortly. So stick around, and we'll have a wrap-up talk about what's happened and where we may be going from here, because we have got options of where we might be going from here. So stick around for that. I'll put some more Goblin chat in. For the attack on Sandpoint, we'll go back to the Goblin song. I'm going to cut out her snidely. That's really starting to get to me, that sound from her. So yeah, we'll be back soon. Oops, wrong one. All right. Welcome back to the show. Thank you for sticking around. My name is Carter Goblin, and we have had a quick discussion, and we will we'll pass on what we were talking about. So here we are, and just move that sound last little bit down. So the situation is dire. Well, it is pretty much certain. She's just been... There were times where she was essentially playing with her food, but there's been, like, that Wonder Magic Missile was actually kind of a threat. So the narration of kind of what happens is, well, does Screech try to jump, or does Screech try to fight? That's the one thing we didn't really get the...
Yeah. What will Screech do?
No.
You
I
could
think-
just stand fighting, or
other
just
options.
not let her take you alive.
There's other options.
No.
So what would Screech do in the face of superior adversity?
I think what she probably would have done, because it was something I was thinking about doing, was just trying to get up here. I don't know. Just on the hopes that, she'd maybe fall too, I think. Like,
There's only one person here with Featherfall, and it's not you.
but it's not like Screech knows that. At this rate,
Yeah.
I think at this rate, it's just kind of like, I hope that you die as well.
Yeah.
I know I'm dying.
If you go up there, she'll just ask you to come back.
Yeah.
As in, if you we don't have the map open, so Osmo was like essentially indicating the ledge, the scaffolding the outside.
Yeah.
So if you go up to the edge to the scaffolding, she'll just do the suggestion of coming back, or the charm spell, and ask you to come back.
Yeah. Charm doesn't make you do commands. It just makes you consider them a friend. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's not unreasonable.
I guess go down
Yeah.
fighting.
So yeah.
There was another option. I don't know if it's in Screech's wheelhouse, but there's always I'll work for you.
Seppuku.
No, I work for you. There.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, there's go down fighting. There's try to run away, but there's all jumping to Screech's death. Self-harm, which we don't approve of at all. But
No.
so go down fighting. Is that the idea?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without role playing it through, it doesn't take long before Screech is knocked unconscious, either through spell or through other means. And
Yeah, I was on 17 health, so she could have just. And I don't have a high AC.
Yeah. She just needed to just have one more turn.
Yeah.
or just a few wisdom drops,
Yeah.
because that's how she got napped.
I think I was on 4 wisdom.
Oh god, yeah, that would have been the
Yeah.
wow. I was going to say wisdom's not your
Yeah, I
dog
was on
stat
4.
either. Strength is.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, I had 10 wisdom.
yeah, and she did a few of those bits and pieces. So,
Yeah.
without much, like, she doesn't have much concern about is now it's only 1-on-1. Even though you've got the magic missile, she can just heal herself, and she does from time to time. Let's have that. There. So, the wrapping up here is that Red goes home to where you're currently staying in the city, staying in the Katsu, saying the manor from your friend, human friend, and he snaps out of his compulsion and then rushes to the closest guard. The guardhouse is not too far, and a large contingent of guard are rallied because Red is Red, and he kind of likes ordering people around, and sometimes he can actually get that authority behind him, and he does so in this case. A large contingent of guard rush down into the lower quarter, under the bridge, the worst part of the city, where there are still crowds around waiting to see who's going to fall off, what's going to happen. More screams, more bells, who knows? No one goes near it except for the guard. They rig up ropes and other mechanisms to get up inside the tower, where they find 3 bodies at the very peak of the tower, sitting underneath a giant angel statue, which you didn't get to see. Each body has a 7-pointed star cut into their body. And at the peak of the 3 bodies, there are 7 chests, which you will never know the contents of. 7 large, locked chests. The individual, the snake lady, which you never knew her name. Actually, you did know her name in the diaries of Zenasha. The person that's the previous person, the Justicar, was in love with. She's not as beautiful as she thought, or at least was indicated in the diaries. She never turns up again. The Justicar, well, you don't quite know what happens to him, but later on, it is found out that the Justicar fled the city, and that he had been involved in quite a number of murders. It says so all in his diary, in his ledger. It only took several hours to figure out how it was put together, but several weeks to go through all the incriminating evidence. Zenesha never turns up again, disappeared, but she also left evidence to show that she was the one in control of the Justicar, and she had charmed him somehow, and that she treated him like a pet and taught him how to do the sacrifice which she told him was good for his religion, while she knew differently. The evidence that she left also indicates something to do with a sister who disapproves of her, and her sister having other methods. But the most important thing, at least to the mayor, and the reason why Red was paid so handsomely for the actions of the party, and that was the information that Zanasha was about to sacrifice the mayor himself in her ritual. He was the next target for her personal assassination. And so with that, Red is awarded handsomely for the party's deeds. I won't go into details of what happens to Red, because let's have that a mystery. But over the coming months, the mayor hears about things going on and decides to enact a crack troop of adventurers, mercenaries. Doesn't trust humans, doesn't trust the elves anymore, because that was his Justicar, one of his closest companions, actually, one of the leaders of the city. So he turns to another audience, another strong race, the Goblin'Lords. And we will continue this campaign with backup characters, and we have another player that will join in with backup character, and we will continue the rise of the Goblin'Lords into Chapter 3, and we'll even have a different overlay for Chapter 3.
Alright.
Well, not an overlay, but different cover. I might even be able to sneak it in. I think I've got it loaded. So, does anyone want to talk about their new characters? Or what is possible?
My backup is a multi-class with this one, a brawler gunslinger.
Okay.
So both punching and shooting.
That could be an interesting one.
Yeah.
My backup is a unfit hobgoblin. Essentially, personality-wise, a hippie. Oracle of Bones, who just simply wants to live their life with an army of undead to serve them.
Will that oracle have healing?
No. He can heal his undead.
How many
himself.
undead are we going to have on the screen?
A lot, probably.
Oh god. You're going to crash roll 20 just with undead skeletons. No problem. No problem. We'll have to see if we can get another artist to do an undead skeleton for you to just move around as extra tokens. Oh wait, no, then there'll be mummies or zombies, and that's just going to get complicated. We'll figure something else out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Esme, what is Screech's replacement?
Screech's replacement is technically a multi-class, 1 level into sorcerer, and 6 and ninja.
Ooh.
6 in ninja? We're having a ninja?
Nice.
Yes. This monkey goblin knows they're a god. There's no faking. They just know they are.
Oh. Oh, so strong-headed and not really humble?
No, not humble. They just...
So you just replace greedy with pride?
Yes! I'm going through the 7 deadly sins.
I also kind of revealed on the break that I'm tracking those things too.
Yeah. Yeah. I already made my decision before I knew that anyways.
Yeah. So, and I'll mention a little bit of the fourth player that's coming in, and the fourth character. We're having another alchemist, and kind of a religious alchemist, but it's not as religion as you think.
Okay.
Fumes do interesting things, and that's kind of all I will say.
Yep.
So,
should we, while we're here, roll our ability scores?
Yeah, you can roll your ability scores, and I'll have Raymond or Armin do ability scores when they come in as well. Although he is watching, so
Alright.
Hi.
fingers crossed we get some good stuff.
Yeah. So you'll be also quite a few levels. So you're not starting at the first level here. You're going to be quite far up there. So
Yeah.
that the first session is going to be a lot of hit point rolls.
Not bad.
That's not great either.
Yeah.
A bit boring. A bit bland.
A
Yeah,
bit boring,
the
a bit
very
bland,
standard. Yeah. So many.
Literally the
D6s.
exact same thing.
Yeah.
Literally the exact same stats.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
15, 14, 10, 10, 12.
Let's
12.
just make it standard. That's our standard array.
I mean, it's still slightly better than standard array. Like, yeah. All right.
My turn.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Oh no.
There's so many dump stats there,
Oh.
and that's the god.
Yeah. That's God.
I think having a god that, how can I put it, ungodly in physique and ability makes it funnier. Maybe a bit of a challenge, but I have faith in you, Ursame. You have played 3 charisma before, and you played it well. I
Yeah.
have faith.
Well, the lowest one is gonna probably be the wisdom.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty poor.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
is pretty
For me,
bad.
I'm definitely not having wisdom as one of my dump stats. Definitely not.
No, not after today. That was so
Yeah.
good, though. I liked so many dump stats as wisdom.
And oddly enough, going from Flibs with his 5 charisma, an Oracle's main stat is charisma.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. So, Armin, I know you're watching. Would you like to roll? I know you're not in Zoom, but you can do your roll. You've just come into the game. So we'll get a 4 set.
Maybe it'll be the exact same as Ursa's.
I hope
Better.
not,
It's gonna be way better.
because I know that Armin. The concern was with rolled stats.
Well, that's mine.
Because-
I mean, I had really good rolls for Nap.
Yes, you did. And I know that, Ursma, you've been around here for a while. This is what, your 3rd game for us? 3rd game in the channel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Druids, Waterdeep. Yep.
Yeah. So single class challenge with the Druids, Waterdeep campaign, and this one. Though only the Waterdeep and this one were the ones with rolled stats. Yeah.
Does Armin know where the macros are?
Typing now. He's both watching, also in chat, and everywhere.
Yeah.
Our man is omnipresent.
Yes, omnipresent. But yeah, so what races are we looking at? We're still at the normal restrictions.
Hobgoblin.
Okay.
So 2 hobgoblins and a monkey goblin.
Yeah.
Monkey Goblin, Monkey Goblin God. Okay. So that's better than average.
Yeah,
That's
that
better
is
than
actually
everyone's.
I
pretty
want
good.
those stats. I want those.
I think that's acceptable stats. That's fair. 2 15s, a 16. Yep, that's pretty good. I think that will do.
All right.
So
Yep.
that's awesome.
So in the break, we'll finish building up our new characters.
Yep. And the map cover, that's the next chapter. I did have it in. I kind of do a little bit of adjustments, but that's our next cover for our next chapter. Where maybe some familiar faces will turn back up. Maybe some of the individuals which we haven't actually dealt with fully previously will be turning up. And things are going to get a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
In size. And probably damage. But we'll see if Wisdom is going to be a dump stat anymore. No?
Right.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you've got 2 men. So we'll be back next week. We probably won't have token art next week because it does take a while. We have been shopping for an artist to emulate our previous artist style because unfortunately they haven't been available to do extra stuff. So we'll probably just do a brand new artist, see if we can get a rush job in, and see how it can go. And also get the designs up there because I'm interested to see, like, some of these ideas are a bit out there. A ninja's going to be a bit weird. Gunslinger we've had, that's okay. Alchemists are
the
always
gunslinger that punches.
Gunslinger that punches. So you got a big piss on one. I'm just thinking Hellboy.
Yeah.
Yeah, a big massive revolver and a big fist on the other. I'm just thinking Hellboy.
No, a big fist that has a revolver made into it.
And they punches with the little fist.
I don't have a modifier above 1.
Nope. Luckily, there are stat increases.
Yeah.
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 You'll
I have
increase
3.
1 stat by 1.
Yeah.
So you'll at least get one of those to be a 14.
I
Hopefully.
have a 13 in strength, a 13 in dex, a 12 in con, an 8 intelligence, a 5 in wisdom, and a 10 in charisma.
On the upside, there are actually quite a number of magic items about. Well, maybe not in the party anymore, but there are magic items about. I'll talk to you offline about magic items because you'll be coming in high up as one big group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we just roll up our own equipment, or instead of just?
I think. Well, I'll speak to you offline about that. It'll probably be like half level equipment, so you're not going super high because you're going to be starting you're starting at high level.
Yeah.
But you'll be goblin heroes or goblinoid heroes, like chief level, so you'll have at least a couple of magic items each.
Right.
And I think that would work. And I think the idea is that you're being recruited, these goblin heroes, and put together as a group.
Yeah.
Because,
so probably just a mercenary band that already knows each other.
or you would know each other by reputation, because a goblinoid hero would know other people of that rank and level. Like, they are famous among the race, which would have been Screech being that famous after these stories came out.
Well, Screech is now famously dead.
Yes.
That's not all that she was aiming for.
No, she was aiming to marry a noble and have famously rich. A
Yes.
string of nobles who famously died while either in their sleep or falling downstairs.
Accidents happen.
Yeah. Especially with
The
knives
last
in the
time
back.
he tried to get a noble, he turned into a ghoul.
And then turned into a human again, who then turned into clay. It's a complicated love story.
Yeah.
So I managed to turn my 114 into 314s.
That's
All right,
impressive.
let's just see you all next week.
Yeah.
We'll build our characters.
Yep. And as I said, we'll try to have some character art done in time. Probably won't be there in time. It's going to take time
Build
for
our
us.
characters.
Yep, that's me echoing. My favourite people to raid these days is Zombie Orpheus. So I think we're going to skip them for the moment. We're going to raid Midgardia, who haven't done for a while. They're playing Descent into Avernus, which will be on this channel in 2 days' time. So that's awesome. So we're going to raid those people. We'll have our credits roll and we'll raid those. So stick around for that. And thank you for your support. Thank you for joining us and watching and laughing along, because this here is probably I think this is just a comedic game. And we don't.
We're not going to be optimized again.
Yeah.
Again, we're not optimized.
Let's see how long these characters last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, behind a wall of zombies, hopefully long enough.
Yeah. Well, just the entire campaign will just be like the mayor just throwing several goblins at the problem.
That's actually a great tactic. I think that really works.
So goblins at the problem.
Yeah. Just needs to. They breed fast. Everything that works. Great idea. Thank you. I'll take that. So yeah, we'll do a raid. So stick around for that, and we'll have our credits roll. So thank you everybody for joining us. We'll do the Goblin song one last go.
Yeah, I
Skinsaw
don't need my Google Doc anymore.
But Google
For
Doc
Goblin
replacement.
songs. Yeah, Google Doc Goblin songs.
But before we do have our last episode of the Goblins, like of Screech's songs, thank you, Osmay, for amazing songs, and Wayward for helping do those amazing songs as well and writing them. They have been amazing. I've been trying not to laugh a lot of times. I've got to actually go back and clip as many of them as possible, and I want to see if I can make a compilation album of all of Screech's songs, of Osmay going through all of them. And a lot of it, like some of them really happy, and then there's times like tonight where it's all just pure despair. So it's going to be a weird compilation, but thank you for putting in that effort. Not many people that play bards will put in that effort, but you've really added to the show with that. So thank you both, Wayward and Osmay, for that. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that was out there because, yeah. So anyway, let's get to our Goblin song. Thank you very much for watching. Let's go. And let's raid Midgardia. So, bye.
Bye.